Ever so much.
Yeah, pleasure. Now, it's a well-known fact that car tyres and small animals don't really mix.
No, well, to try and stop a motoring migration massacre, Miranda has been helping a couple of slimy pedestrians with their Green Cross toad.
Every February and March, there's a massive hidden migration across Britain, all under cover of darkness. In early spring, thousands of frogs, newts and toads make their way out of the fields and woodlands back into the lakes and ponds to breed. In this area of Bath, amphibians have been making their annual pilgrimage from these fields for decades, getting to this lake about half a mile away. And an increase in traffic has meant this journey's become quite hazardous and has been the demise of many of them. So, for years, a band of dedicated, trained volunteers have been helping them out. And Anna Ferguson is one of the passionate recruits.
I started about 4 years ago, and every year I'd sort of seen, you know, in the press, people come up here, you know, to help the toads over the road, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll do that. Stupidly, I thought that the toads would all just get together all in one little line and all just cross in one place, so I couldn't believe it when I came up here. And there was just hundreds of toads everywhere, all over the road.
And now what about your nose studs then?
I've got a toad here.
And there's a tattoo, I believe?
A great crested newt.
Wow, that's fantastic. So when you see those in the water, you can ID them really easily?
Easily, yeah. We don't need an ID book when I'm out.
Despite their reputation as pond dwellers, toads prefer to spend most of their time on land, and during the colder months, they burrow deep into the ground and under compost, sheltering until the spring. But when they wake up, there's just one thing on their mind. And that's making more toads. Toads can potentially live for up to 40 years and are very particular about where they spawn.
Every year they come back to breed, and the toads always come back to the pond that they were born in. The frogs, they're not particularly bothered, they can go to other ponds or lakes, but the toads always come back.
There's quite a few down here, aren't
Yeah,
there?
we've got lots down here.
Wow!
Everyone's coming into the pond, really trying to find themselves a mate, and off they go.
And quite a bit of action going on as well.
Lots of action, yeah, absolutely. They all come back, they want just one thing and one thing only, and they're going in the lake straight away to get it.
There are just two types of native toad in this country, the natterjack, which is extremely rare, and the common toad, which are the ones heading this way tonight. But despite being called common, their numbers are in decline, so protecting them is all important. Preparations have already been put in place. The road has been closed to traffic and a small army of volunteers are ready, armed with buckets and torches. The problem is the road is still open to local traffic, and although amphibians prefer to move about on wet nights, tonight has been mainly dry, but that hasn't stopped a few of them migrating.
So you've got newts in here?
Yeah, we do.
They're so cute, look at those. Well, they have an even harder job than the toads then, because they've got tiny, tiny legs, haven't they? They've got a long, long way to go to get down to the pond.
And they're hard to see on the road as well.
What have you got?
Oh, lovely.
You found that one in the road just here. Where are you going to put it?
Well, fortunately, I found this one where I can easily put it across the road in a very convenient spot so it can carry on down to the lake. I'm just going to gently take it out and pop it there. On the side. Oh, here we go. Yes.
Aww, it's my first toad. Can I pick it up?
Of course, yes.
Beautiful.
Look at that lovely colouring.
Oh, and there's a car coming, so I've just saved that one from certain death because there's a car on its way. Right. Last year, the group of volunteers saved an estimated 4,500 amphibians, and year on year, they're saving more. So what have you got in your bucket then?
I've got what we call a doubler.
A doubler?
Yeah.
There's one on top of the other. So there's the male on the back of the female. He's slightly smaller,
He is slightly
isn't he?
smaller,
So is he just going to hang on and get a free ride all the way down to the lake?
He will do, yeah.
Lazy.
I know.
So you're just going to put them, where do you put them?
Back over here.
And off they'll go?
Yep.
Wow. The volunteers will usually stay to around midnight, when although there are still animals crossing, fewer cars are around. Anna and the rest of the team will be out here tomorrow night and the night after that, and in fact every night for the next few weeks, making sure these toads don't croak.